Leona going supernova. She's going out with quite a literal bang as she just goes full, let's go, expand everything and just scream your fucking lungs out. It's like, okay, that was pretty strong. If any way and all that, you're gonna try and take care of the opponents in the last ditch effort, Leona, then that's the way that you do it. Like, because it's like, alright, 5 targets? Big radius. Got it. It's just release everything. Because she was on her last legs and it was... I just cannot really fully deal with these people without pulling out the entire stun. So this 1v5 has already concluded and Leona goes out in a way where it's like, yes, I want to go out this way. And it's like, fine. Alright then, I'm gonna take all of you guys with you and all that. It's like, and she is so confident in herself, like she's like, you know what, with my ultimate magic, you're all gonna be finished. And the fact that it was melting Fragile's ice, and everyone went, oh shit. And I love that she's just like, you see this heavy detail in her, like, her face, and she's just go like, flame magic, and it was called like Calidus Brachium Purgatory, and she just screams this out, and all you see is just the white outline of everyone, the room completely covered in flame, there's steam everywhere, and then that still wasn't enough for the elves. She pulled out every single stop for these opponents, and they come out hurt, but like not even like fully damaged, and like, wow. She put up a fight at the end and it's like, oh my god, this is what we're fucking dealing with. And the fact that she's like, oh, she just went passed out while she refused to be defeated. And no, she passed out for a split second and she is still, even with all her magic deployed, like she is bleeding out of the face. She is like, everything is ripped up and she's just like, let's finish this. She can't even move anymore and it's just like, they're like, what the fuck is this? What is this fucking, like, this creature? What is with this human right now? And it was like, you know what? You are one scary ass woman. Let's just fucking kill her. Alright then. Every single one of them combine their magics together to do this giant, like, elemental, like, I think it was called, like, elemental quintet. And where I wasn't like expecting, I thought she was gonna get like blasted out of the room and maybe like Asta or someone like try and grab them. They fucking go back in. They like go, right, Zora, break down the wall. We're going back in, and it's just like, oh, you're an idiot, and like even like everyone's addressed like, you're a moron. You just literally wasted the lives that you've gone back to like go in. Oh well then, saves us the trouble. Now you can die with your companion, and now we had something that's been brought back from a long time ago. We're talking about something that was hasn't been used since like pretty much Magna, when they're like from like the first arc, and it's like, look, we can create an opening, and it's like they wasn't even gonna fully go back in there because it's like, I might be able to do something if they're gonna combine all their magics together, but it's like as if some perfect opportunity would happen to roll around like that, and it was like, no. It did, and that was because Leona made them get cocky. She made them open up, and I was like, yeah, Asta, you're putting on like maybe a fucking 30%. You don't know these opponents. You don't know if they're gonna get cocky, but since they're like used to their new powers, and it's like, alright then, fine, let's show her true power. And they rushed in, and Zora absorbs the magic, does it with a counter trap, blasts it out, but this time though, it's like that's not going to be enough power. Asta smashes it back, reflects it, dealing more damage, trying to double it, like double the damage. Zora comes back in and is like, I haven't got enough time to finish this circle. I'm going to do it again, reflect it back again. He hasn't got enough power to actually do it, so Asta have to rush in while Zora's doing it 4 times damage, and Asta batter swings that thing right into the rest of them, and it's just like all you see is this huge explosion, and this is the escape that like Asta, Zora, and Leona and Toe needed. It's like they're literally like, right, that worked, let's get the fuck out of there. I'm glad they're not there, like, just going, yeah, like, let's just go and, like, stay in awe. It's like, no, they came up, I'm glad at the end, it was like, no, alright, we got the thing we wanted, we need to get out of there. Like, there's no real time to really revel in it. It's like, we need to bail now. This is no time, no more time anymore. We need to go and get Noelle, we need to go and get Mimosa, we need to try and get everyone else. And it's like, okay, that, like, out there, it's like they got cocky. That was just the sheer, like, the whole shebang there. And it's like, Asta and Zora used that cockiness to their advantage, and it has bought them at least a little bit of time to even, like, do anything right now. It's like, just slam this thing into their face, and, like, definitely it's like, we're going to be seeing more of these guys, of course, a little bit more, and it doesn't fully, the thing is that it doesn't hit them fully. Like, you see it, like, it's just barely on the side. It hits them on the side, and just the whole place just, the aftermath of the explosion just messes them up. But it's like, yeah, that's 5 of them, and we have no idea what Yuno is capable of. He's still got the Sylph with him as well, including his elf powers and everything that's gone down. Although there was one thing I forgot to mention as well from last week's chapter, and it's the fact that, like, how they're addressing Asta, where they're addressing that those swords belong to Lee in the first place. They're describing that he was the one that owned them. Now, this is obviously talking about the original Lee for the most part, I'm taking, where it's like, why would he own anti-magic swords though? Like, out of, like, a race that is fully, like, their whole thing is that they have a high aptitude of magic, and that might have been the thing where it's like, these are the only weapons to really keep the elves in tow, albeit they're both demon swords, so maybe that could have a relation where it's like the demons eat magic and consume it and, like, absorb it, while the elves are just the highest aptitude for that. So there was a little hint that it's like, okay, so now they're actually going after Asta now, and they've already got all the gems also to resurrect themselves, but clearly the swords are still a big play, and there's still a mystery that we kind of need to solve out, where what's more, obviously with Asta's heritage, we know a little bit about Yunos now being, like, heritage of an elf, that's his, like, reincarnation. We still need to know a little bit more and all that down the way, but overall, yeah, no, I think my favorite part of the chapter was definitely Meliodas. She tried to do a Majin Vegeta. That was the only thing I could think. It was like, she wasn't like going to kill herself, but it's just like how the blast and everything reminded me of, and just go flat. I was like, okay, you're trying to. Obviously, still nothing touches that scene, but, like, definitely I think, like, Meliodas, that was just like, you know what, Meliodas, you're a badass bitch. She is probably one of my favorite characters in, like, Blacklight. If any of the new characters that have shown up, she's definitely up there, and I really hope she keeps continuing being in this series, and I hope she isn't like, oh no, she's unconscious, Fagolion comes back, and it's like, I like Fagolion a lot from the little bit that we saw of him, but Meliodas has left so much of like, an impact from, like, the small amount of chapters that she's been in, so cannot wait for more. But that is all for me. Thanks always for watching, and I'll see you guys though next time.